Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the secret society of the Unavowed. The organization that protects New York City against the forces of darkness that threaten it on a daily basis. Welcome back, guys, to my Let's Play of the Unavowed, and Part 3. We are currently in the midst of following in the footsteps of a demon that had us possessed for about a year and left a trail of blood behind and left us picking up the pieces afterwards. We used to be a New York City cop, but we killed our partner, and now we're sort of trying to figure out what the demon did while it was in control of us. Last episode we learned that it had started a cult and dabbled a little bit in pagan blood sacrifice, which is always lovely. So who knows what's in store for us next. We lost our memory when the demon got exorcised back in part 1. So we're just reconstructing it bits at a time. So let's not dilly-dally here too long. Let's just head out into the night and see where the investigation takes us next. Should be to either the Bronx or Staten Island, as I recall. And we're back on the subway. Because we don't have a car. Only the cool superheroes get a car. Or a jet. Or whatever. Yeah, let's head to Gun Hill Station. Let's head for the Bronx first.
I have not been to this area since the 70s. It was a dangerous place to be in those days.
No kidding. The fire, the crimes, the urban decay. I don't blame you.
I refer to the 1770s. This road was a frequent skirmish point between the colonists and the British. If I close my eyes, I can still hear the cannons.
This MTA officer surveys the area. He is glowing over his cup of coffee. Mandana is smiling slightly to herself, eager to discover what lies ahead. Still not a drop of rain on him. Lucky guy. An ad for some kind of historical drama. You're a bit out of touch as far as pop culture goes. A vile stench wafted from these tattered trash bags to the corner.
Evening, folks.
Lousy night to be out, huh?
Oh, damn, that bother me much. Not as long as I have my jitter juice here.
Yeah, I hear that. I wish I had some jitter juice. Has anything strange happened in the area recently?
I work the subway, man. I see 5 strange things before noon. You're gonna need to be a lot more specific than that.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Thanks. See you around.
Stay dry out there.
And that's really it. I'm screwed. And this is kind of weird. Why am I telling you all this?
Maybe because I was the first to ask what was wrong.
You know what? You're right. Nobody ever asks how I feel. Nobody. I just don't know what to do. I knew that room at the Eddings house was too good to be true. I knew it.
It's obvious what you need to do.
Obvious to you, maybe. Me, I'm drawing a blank. What do you suggest?
Okay, Dana, listen to me.
Maybe we should bring a pillow along next time.
Hush, he's waking up.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You sure? Because these are new shoes. You seem okay.
That girl seemed troubled. I hope she's okay.
I suggest cautious optimism.
What did the woman in the vision say? The Eddings house? Something to go on.
We have achieved more with much less.
Let's get moving then.
These public payphones never work anymore. Fruit and vegetables crowd the displays of this empty convenience store. Maybe you know something.
Evening, folks.
Do you know where the Eddings place is?
Now, why would you be asking about that?
I'm looking into what happened. It's linked to a case I'm working on.
That's one beat-up badge you got there. I don't know what kind of case you're working, but if it's linked to the Eddings place, I don't want to know. Head west from here, turn right on Morgan. It's the last house on the left.
Thanks very much.
Sure, you be careful out there.
Oh, that's great. Home and little houses line the streets of this quiet suburb. Dozens of homes line Morgan Avenue.
Cute place. Pretty typical as these things go.
Now, pardon me.
Judging by that officer's reaction, I doubt typical is the correct word.
It never is.
Heavy garage door.
I would recommend not trying to lift that. You are of no value to us if you strain your back.
The front door.
Locked. No surprise there.
The bars are made of steel. Levering that door open would require more strength than I possess.
Right. Well, that's interesting.
Well, that is curious.
Well, a talking house.
Don't be absurd.
need help.
The window is talking, not the house.
Please,
Right. My mistake.
get in here. Break the window. Okay. These roses are flourishing. Just break it. Rusty water tap. Well, here goes.
You are tensing up. Keep your shoulders down and center your weight on your heels.
OMG. Right. Let's try this again then.
You lack the necessary arm strength to hit your target.
To be fair, he has been possessed for a year. I doubt the demon spent time at the gym.
You lack the necessary arm strength as well, Eli.
I know.
The brick lies inert, silently mocking you. Yeah, it's pretty funny, I gotta admit. Well, okay, why don't you throw it then?
I fail to see how I can be of use there. Understood.
Okay, that's really
This should
stupid.
not pose a difficulty.
That's really stupid.
Bullseye!
It was 2 inches left of center, but close enough.
That's not good. That's not good design. Like, that puzzle should have worked both ways. Whether I used Mandana with the brick or whether I used the brick with Mandana. That shouldn't make any difference. But it did. And that could get people stuck, because you try and use Mandana on the brick and it doesn't work, and I mean that... Yeah. That's not great design, guys. Gotta admit that part.
Let me...
Hi, you made it. Who are you? I'm a ghost. Fool yourself. What are you doing here? Waiting for help. Please hurry. Go this way. The note reads, please don't touch the quinoa. Bright and garish tea towels hang over the rack. These oven mittens are quite colorful. A small screwdriver lies abandoned on the floor. Bits of crockery and cookware. Nothing you need right now. This clock has stopped. It's frozen at 3:30. The way you came in. You're lucky you didn't cut yourself on that glass. Alright. An old phone. It looks like the line was cut. Boo. Very funny. I know. Quick. You can unlock the door from here. Or from this side. Yeah. I kinda assumed as much.
There you are. I heard you talking. Someone in there?
Perhaps we should enter and see for ourselves.
Yeah, perhaps you should. Hi guys, you made it.
The time for games is over. Identify yourself.
I'm KK. KK? That's me.
Really? You don't act like any ghost I've ever seen.
That's 'cause I'm special. I'm a spirit guide.
A spirit guide? You mean you're bound to a spirit medium? One close by?
Yes. He's upstairs. He needs help. Go, 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 go. A photo of a woman and a dog. Yes, that's KK, I would assume. A photo of a man and a car. Art RA. A picture of a face splattered with something that is probably red paint. At least I hope it's red paint. Okay, let's head upstairs then.
Who goes there?
Mandy, it's just a plastic hula dancer.
Yes, of course it is. Apologies. I am on edge. There is a dark energy here that makes me uneasy.
End of the hall. Hurry! An empty green jade bowl. Bedroom on the right, bedroom on the left. These abstract oil daubings look to be the work of an amateur.
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. That isn't helping. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardship as a pathway to peace. I said peace.
He sits cross-legged in the middle of a glowing circle. He's chanting quietly to himself. It's fuzzy and indistinct. He stares blankly ahead, barely noticing you are even here. Neat fluffy towels, just waiting for a relaxing bath. A kitschy little bathroom decoration. A mirrored bathroom cabinet. A plain but clean ceramic sink. Hello?
Huh? Are you real? Or am I just hallucinating from hunger?
We're real. My name is James Wilkins.
Oh, good. Been here so long, I'm not sure what's real anymore. I've been here 3 days, I think. Didn't think anyone would come.
Well, we're here. I'm Eli Beckett, by the way. This is Mondana.
I'm Logan Brown. I could really use your help.
Does it have to do with those ghosts over there?
Hold on. You can see them. Like, actually see them.
Well, sure. Kind of. Ghosts all look the same, don't they?
Just what do you mean?
Every ghost we've seen looks like gray, shapeless blobs.
Shapeless blobs? No, that's not right. I see people. 2 women, 1 man. They're confused and angry. Not exactly easy to talk to.
Let me see if I understand. You can see these spirits, and you can talk to them.
Yeah.
I see. You are the one KK told us about. The bestower.
Yeah, that's me. You know your stuff.
You're here to help these ghosts pass on.
That's right. Only things went a bit wrong.
Wrong?
Crap. Easy. Easy now. Shh. Just relax. Okay. She's calm. For now. I kind of need to focus. Can you help me or what?
What do you need us to do?
I need to know their names. Is the best way to get through to them. Can you do that? Figure out their names?
No problem, Logan. You sit tight.
Funny guy. I'm sure there are clues and things around the house. I'd go myself, but I'm kind of trapped.
Got it. We'll be back.
Thanks. Seriously.
This desk is heaped with science homework. A Fisherman's Guide to Common Northeastern Pike. An image of oppressive suburbia. Neat houses crammed closely together. A picture of an adorable kitty. This dresser is spilling over with rumpled articles of clothing. A bookcase full of dry textbooks, and a few dog-eared romance novels. You don't feel that tidiness was the inhabitant of this room's strong point. metal trash can.
It looks to be full of ashes.
From the consistency, it looks like notebook paper. Or at least it was.
So can you fire read it?
What's up?
Can you fire read something for me?
Sure, but maybe we should move outside first. Playing with fire magic indoors is a bad idea.
Let's get back to it.
Right with you.
Faint wisps of smoke curled from Eli's fingertips. He clearly doesn't like this place. Mandana is smiling slightly to herself, eager to discover what lies ahead. A comfortable chair, padded with cushions and draped with warm blankets. The faint whiff of old marijuana smoke, and this peace sign, suggests the inhabitants were hippies. Cozy bed heaped high with pillows. A framed photo sits on the end table. An oval mirror ringed with an old wooden frame. A heavy wooden closet lies against the far wall.
Some clothes, a beat-up doll, a ripped-up umbrella.
Nope, nothing we need in here.
Some clothes.
We need in here. Yeah. Okay. So his name is what? Art? Or Rate?
What's up?
You ever been to the Bronx before?
Sure. My old firm had a branch close by. I used to come up here a lot. This area was different. Everything was falling apart. Everyone was angry. Or looking for a reason to be. Looking around now, it's easy to forget. This place seems almost quaint these days.
Can you fire read something for me?
Don't see why not. What do you have in mind?
Can you see what was burnt in that trash can?
Sure. Just a sec.
August 22nd. Moving day. A bit far from campus, but it's mine. Art and Jess seem like an okay couple. Artists, I think. They're renting this room out for what my dad would have called a song. Oh, Dad, I miss you so much. Taking a full load of courses this semester. Can't lose my scholarship after all that's happened. Decided to keep this journal to keep myself focused. Keeping old Arabelle up on the shelf for inspiration. She's looking a little threadbare these days. Jess offered me a hit off September 3rd, sorry. Jess offered me a hit off a bong this morning. At breakfast. Didn't realize they were such major potheads. Their dog named Mary Jane should have been my first clue. I swear Jess dotes more on that dog than she would her own kid. September 17th. The Eddings are out at some artist gallery opening thing. That dog is outside my bedroom door, barking and whining while I'm trying to study biochem. Should I let her in? This is my Dana studying hour, but hey, cute dog. My physics textbook now smells like dog piss. Stupid dog. I had to drag her out by the collar. Now she's howling outside my door. I'm blaring music, but it's not enough. I need quiet. I need to focus. Art and Jess just came home. They are both high as hell. The dog shut up and became a perfect little angel. WTF. I think I know why this room was so cheap. September 18th. Told Jess what happened. She just shook her head. She tells me my room is where the dog used to sleep and is probably just a little upset. Yeah, that makes two of us. September 19th. Art and Jess are out again. Left in that clunker car with that oh-so-clever vanity license plate that Art loves so much. That barking rat is outside my door again, scratching and howling. This is impossible. I only just started my coursework and I'm already behind. September 24th. Fuck. Fuck! That mutt got in here. Don't ask me how. She got a hold of Arabelle, peed on her, then chewed her arm off. 19 years I've had that doll, and she didn't get a scratch. She couldn't last 3 weeks in this stupid house. Art's too toked up to care. Just seems... sorry? It's hard to tell if it's her or the weed. She said she'll sew the arm back on for me. Maybe she's not so bad. October 3rd. I want to scream. Arabelle is still in pieces. The dog keeps barking whenever they go out. Haven't been able to study at all. I can't stay here, but I can't afford anywhere else. I can't lose my scholarship. What the hell am I going to do? Dad, I'm so sorry. October 23rd. I met this strange person on the bus today. I don't know why, but I ended up spilling my guts. I got told something. Something I can't put in writing. But I now know what to do. It's finally perfectly clear. Listen up, reefer dog. My GPA isn't going down. You are. Okay.
What's up?
What do you think about this place?
Everything about this house is wrong. Something happened here. Something profane. It's all I can do to stop myself from burning this place to ashes. That's what I think about it.
Let's get back to it.
Right with you.
Yes.
You mentioned that you knew this area?
I remember the cannon fire upon the hill nearby, firing upon the British soldiers, and upon the shape-shifting Naga that had infiltrated their ranks.
Kalash told me about that one. He seemed almost ashamed of it.
It was a humbling experience for him. He had been hunting that creature for months. Then, one mundane soldier ended it for him. Quite by accident. It saved us a great deal of trouble, and caused Father a great deal of embarrassment.
What do you think of this place?
I can sense an anger that permeates the walls, crying out to be unleashed, or quenched. I would suggest the latter.
We'll talk later.
Naturally. Eli, I've been meaning to ask, how are you coping?
Huh? I'm coping fine. Why?
Until recently, we have only entered the field once or twice a month. Now we are out almost every day. I was worried it might be a strain on you.
You kidding? This is great. I'm working. I'm doing something. I'm not just stuck in my lab. So don't you worry about me, Mandy. I'm fine.
Well, we got their names. Art, Jess, and Dana. This is the Eddings house. Does that help?
I already tried that. It's not enough. I need actual names. It's the best way to get through.
I found some names. Dana, Art, and Jess.
You sure? Let's try it. Are those your names? Art, Jess, Dana, Art, Jess, Dana?
The ghosts! They're...
No. Please, there's no need for this. Art, Dana, Jess, just Relax, fellas. Please. Relax. That was close.
Close? Close? Those ghosts went geist!
Geist?
Poltergeist! It's what you get when ghosts go bad. Like, really, really bad. But I've only read about them in books. It doesn't actually happen. At least, it shouldn't. Not anymore.
Well, it happens now. These ghosts attacked us. They tried to tear KK apart. We barely got the circle up in time.
You need to tell us what's going on.
Fine. I think I've got things under control. If you have questions, ask them now.
What's that circle you're standing in?
Oh, this? KK taught me how to make it. Ghosts can't cross it.
Not just ghosts. It keeps out any spiritual energy. I've got something similar in my lab.
You do?
Sure. When you're experimenting with unstable magic, it's smart to be behind a protection circle. But it took me weeks to prepare. You're telling me that you whipped this up on the spot?
Me? I just drew the circle. It was KK who turned it on.
Amazing. You both must be incredibly powerful.
We're just doing a job, one day at a time. Or we would, if we weren't stuck here.
How long have you been here?
2 or 3 days, maybe? I had some energy bars in my pocket. They got me through the worst of it. But yeah, won't be long before my shoes start to look very tasty.
What happened here?
Like I said, we came here to put these ghosts to rest. Usually it doesn't take much. We talk to them a bit, learn who they are, try and get through to them. But these three, they got violent. Ugly. They went after KK, tried to rip her to shreds. Poor kid was terrified.
Kid?
She's 10 years old.
Jesus, is she okay?
Last time I saw her, yeah. We got this circle up. It calmed them down long enough for her to escape. We've been separated ever since. If she comes in here, the ghosts attack her. I leave the circle, the ghosts attack me. So, you see my dilemma here.
You couldn't call anyone?
All the spiritual energy screws with my phone, but even still, I couldn't bring anyone else in here. Too dangerous.
Why aren't the ghosts attacking me or my friends?
Because they don't know you're here. Ghosts barely see other people. Only me and KK. As long as I don't provoke them, they won't go crazy again.
Why couldn't we see KK outside?
She's a spirit guide, not a pure ghost. Different rules.
KK and I are bonded at the soul. Only I can see her. It's the way it's always been.
Have ghosts attacked you before?
No. Ghosts are normally harmless. Confused and alone, but harmless. Usually I could talk them down. Find some point of connection. Get them to trust me. But these guys, they won't even listen. They just hate.
You are not alone. Supernatural beings have been getting progressively stronger.
So things are just gonna get worse?
They already have.
Well, one thing at a time. Let's focus on getting me out of here. Then I'll worry about how screwed I am.
We saw a ghost in the East Village the other day.
You did? Is it still there?
It was there when we left it.
Well, get me out of here and I'll be happy to check it out for you. It's the least I could do.
How do you usually help a ghost move on?
It depends. Usually we talk to them, convince them they are actually dead. Sometimes an object works, something that they are attached to, something that reminds them of who they are.
Okay, so we need her doll. We need that Arabelle doll, whatever it was called, right? For Dana? So what can we do to help you?
I don't know. With other ghosts, KK does most of the talking. Ghosts relate to her more, being a ghost herself. But I'm on my own this time. These three won't listen to me. They're just so angry. So I hope you guys have some ideas. Because I'm out.
Well, like I said, geists don't just appear. Something happened. Something related to their deaths. If we can figure that out, maybe we can help them.
So we investigate.
It's our specialty.
Sit tight, Logan. We'll be back.
Believe me, I'm not going anywhere.
I've never done this before. Nothing like this before. I mean, I love my wife, I do, but...
Having second thoughts?
No, I'm not. I've been unsure of many things, but not this. Why is that?
The heart wants what the heart wants.
Yes, that's exactly it. And after tonight, you'll be gone, but I'll keep a memento, just like you asked.
Yes, it's important to remember this.
I have a hiding space in the garage. Nobody will ever find it. Under my heart rate. It will be for me and me alone. And you, if you ever come back. Just look in the mailbox. The garage opener is hidden in there, taped to the inside where it's hard to see. Now, where were we?
Okay.
That's...
Well,
yeah.
Okay. Our demon had a gay love affair.
This isn't something we can sweep under the rug.
Yes, it is.
I get that this is hard, and
It
I'm
is.
sorry, but
It
we
totally
need to
is.
focus.
It
You
totally is
didn't
something
do
we can
anything.
sweep under the rug.
Remember that. What your demon did here was no accident. It had a reason, a plan. We need to learn what it was.
Let's go and not talk about this ever.
Lips sealed. Let's go. Some clothes, a beat-up doll, a ripped-up umbrella.
Oh man, that's funny. Nope. Well, yeah, there is the doll.
Some
right?
clothes, a beat-up doll.
Yeah, we need the doll, man. Oh well.
I know everything, Dana.
That's crazy. You're crazy. I wouldn't do that.
This man told me everything.
What man? You.
Surprise!
But why? You're the one who told me to do it.
Talking is one thing. Doing is another.
It wasn't just talk. You gave me instructions, a list of things to buy.
So you admit it. You poisoned my dog.
You know what? Fine, yes, I killed your fucking dog. It was destroying my GPA, my sleep, not to mention Arabelle.
Is that what this is about, your little rag doll?
You promised to fix her months ago. She's been in your closet ever since, just collecting dust. So kick me out. Call the cops. I don't care anymore. I'm done.
Kill her, Jess. She deserves nothing less.
Yes, Dana. You deserve to die for this.
What?
You killed my friend.
It was just a dog. Get a grip.
You killed my friend.
Okay.
Murder by mental suggestion. A classic demon ploy if there ever was one.
even so, a murder should not create a poltergeist. More investigation is needed.
Let's get back to it then.
So, back to the bedroom. Should be able to grab the doll now, I imagine. Right.
Some clothes, a beat-up doll, a ripped-up umbrella.
An old doll. Dana mentioned an old doll in my vision.
Guess it can't hurt to grab it.
So is there a flashback in Dana's room? No, it doesn't look like it.
Is this what the old days were like?
The old days.
You know what I mean. Going into the field every day, a new monster in every shadow. For 50 years, you and Kalash talked about almost nothing else.
I suppose it is easy to romanticize the past.
That it is.
Huh. Taped to the side of a mailbox. Clever. Would never have seen it if we didn't know it was there.
I would
Yeah.
You sure there are batteries in that thing?
No, apparently not.
What are you trying to do exactly?
Oh, right. Batteries. There we go. Looks like this is where Art was killed, I would imagine. Plastic tank for carrying gas. A sturdy garden shovel with earth still on the blade. A reflective workman's vest. The license plate reads Art Rate. Very clever.
I don't think you're gonna pull that off with your bare hands.
There is not enough of a gap to slip my sword through, unless direct method is required.
Not sure what you want me to do there.
You're smaller than I am. Thinner. Crawl in under there. Okay, so you don't have a jack or anything? Backyard.
Did you really think I wouldn't find out?
Don't turn this around on me. You killed Dana.
Turn it around. You slept with that man!
I have a name, you know.
Be quiet. This is your fault.
His fault.
Yes, I had an affair. I'm sorry. But you murdered Dana.
She deserved it. She killed my Mary Jane.
Jesus, are you even listening to yourself?
Oh, so you can love your precious car, but loving my dog is crazy?
No. Murder is what's crazy.
Art, she's crazy. She'll kill you next. Kill her first.
God. Yes. I never saw it before, but now it's crystal clear. I need to kill you, Jess, before you kill me.
Like hell you will.
The story grows grimmer with each telling.
Probably where Mary
Oh, good.
Jane is buried.
There's a
right?
collar. Just grab that, will ya?
When we return home, I recommend you bathe. Immediately.
Alright, so we have an object for Dana, we have an object for Jess.
I killed my wife. I cheated on her, and then I killed her.
She deserved it.
Yes, she did. I think. I am confused. So confused. I'm going to go sit in my car for a bit, try and think. Maybe I'll run the motor a little, check if it's running okay. Could you make sure the garage doors close?
Sure. I know you love that car. Can't.
Is something wrong?
There's a picture underneath the license plate. Take a look.
Oh!
It is tastefully done, at the very least.
Montana, really?
It is the truth.
I was possessed. I was possessed. I was possessed.
That's right. Just keep reminding yourself that.
Set it on fire, Eli. Then set the ashes on fire.
I don't think that's a good idea.
This photo was hidden here for a reason. It could still prove useful.
Photo you're not looking at. Yeah. Yep. Door to the bathroom. Okay, we have an object for each one now. Since Art apparently was in love with us.
What's the story?
Dana killed the Eddings dog.
Seriously? Dana, is this true? Did you kill the family dog? Okay. She's denying it. She says she had no reason to do that.
She's not lying. She was mentally forced into doing it.
I see. In that case, the best way to reach her is with something physical. Something she's got a strong attachment to. There's gotta be something like that around here somewhere.
Jess killed Dana with a knife to avenge her dog.
Jesus. Jess, is that true? You killed Dana because she killed your dog? I'm sorry, but it's true. Okay. Never mind. She's fine. She's denying all of it. She's saying her dog isn't dead. Do you have any evidence that the dog is dead? Something physical? Find me something like that, and maybe we can get through to her.
Art, cheated on his wife.
He did? Art, did you have an affair? Okay, shh. I'm not accusing you of anything. He's denying it. He says he loves his wife.
Be that as it may, we know the truth of it.
He's not lying exactly. He's just confused. Death can cloud your memories, put you in denial. We need something physical, something more than words. Find something like that, maybe we can get through to him.
How do you usually help a ghost move on?
Like I said, it depends. Usually we talk to them, convince them they are actually dead.
Yeah,
Sometimes an object works, something that they are attached to, something that reminds them of who they are.
And then reinitiate it.
Believe me, I'm not going anywhere.
Or maybe, yeah, okay, I guess. Have to hand it to him?
A doll. Why are you showing me that?
It belonged to Dana, one of the ghosts.
An old toy. Let me see. Dana, is this yours? Arabelle, huh? That's a nice name. Oh, I see. Dogs will do that sometimes. I'm sorry. But why did you do that? There was no need for that. No, I can't judge you. That's not my department. If you really want to move on from this, you need to make it right. Asking forgiveness, yeah. Doesn't matter if you get it. It's just important you ask. Just think about it, okay? Just think about it. Yeah, just have a little think. That did it. She's aware. She's ready.
Ready?
Ready to move on. Once we calm down all three ghosts, KK and I can do our thing. But for now, keep doing what you're doing. That's kind of disgusting. What are you showing me that for?
It belonged to Jess's dog. They were very close.
That might work. Give it here. Jess, do you recognize this? Mary Jane. That was her name? Can you tell me about her? Yeah, that sucks. That really, really sucks. Dana shouldn't have done that, but you can't do anything about it now. It's out of your control. You see that, right? That's it. That's it. I just need you to think about that for a bit, okay?
Okay,
Right.
here
I think that
goes.
did it. She's calm. She's ready. Just one more to go.
I need you to not look at this picture. Just show it to the ghost. Can you do that for me?
Whoa. Why are you showing this to me? Wait, is that art?
He had an affair. He took this photo as a memento.
Yeah, this is proof, alright. But who's the other guy in the picture? He's kind of hard to make out.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I guess you're right. Art, did you take this picture? I'm sorry, Art, but this is you. You can't deny it. Don't ask me why you did it. That's a question only you can answer. Good. Acceptance. That's the only way forward. I get you weren't in your right mind, but it still happened. It still matters. I don't judge you one way or the other. That's not my department. Just think about that. Can you do that for me? Please? There we go. Just hang tight, Art. And I'm sorry. I think that did it. He's ready. Okay, that's the last of them. Here goes everything. They're not attacking. Guys? Oh, thank God. KK, get in here. It's safe. God, it's good to see you. You met everyone? This is Eli, that's Mandana, and that's... Wait, duh. You guys can't see KK, can you?
We've sort of met. Nice to see you again, KK.
You're kind of facing the wrong way. Now she's on your other side. Now she's KK. Stop messing around. Anyway, there's just one more thing I need to do. Then I'm going out to eat about a dozen steaks. Hey guys, Dana, Art, Jess, I want you to meet my friend. Her name's KK. I know you all have had a rough few months, but it's almost over. Just take her hand, okay? One at a time. I feel almost human again. Almost makes me... Never mind.
What is it?
It's silly. I don't even want to bring it up. I would have died in there if you hadn't shown up.
There's nothing, Logan. It's our job.
That's not what I'm getting at. You guys, you do this all the time?
More than we used to, for sure.
I'd like to join you. KK too, obviously. Is that possible? We don't want to be caught like that ever again.
A man who can talk to ghosts sounds like a useful asset to have.
That's all I want to be. Useful.
You more than proved yourself, Logan. I welcome you. Father will not like it, but that can be dealt with.
Why's that?
He often says that death is part of the mundane world, and we should not get involved. But after what we saw tonight, perhaps we should review that sentiment.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's get back. We're all tired.
You're tired. I haven't slept in 3 days.
Do you have a place to stay, Logan?
I've got a place in the neighborhood.
Great. You go home and get some sleep. We'll meet up first thing in the morning.
I'm looking forward to it.
Is that KK? One wonders.
You are awake. Good. I have a question of a personal nature. I hope you'll answer it.
I mean, that depends. If you're gonna ask about what we're not talking about, then no.
I appreciate you humoring me. Our missions have taken a very personal nature, at least as far as you are concerned. These visions you have seen of your demon self, could you tell me how they make you feel?
I feel violated. I was forced to hurt people. Do things I'd never do.
I see. Control. Agency. These things are important to you. Thank you for sharing. I will see you at the meeting.
Could we talk a bit more first?
We may.
Can you really detect falsehoods?
Yes. Lies and falsehoods make djinns uncomfortable. We cannot abide the sensation. Of course, the ability to detect a lie is often useful in the field, so I have accepted it.
Did you see a little blue thing fly by?
Yes, that would be KK,
Yeah.
Logan's spirit guide. I admit, I was surprised to see her as well. Eli has a theory. He can explain it better than I.
How's Logan fitting in?
It was difficult for my father to accept a bestower, but he understands the necessity. I am certain Logan will prove himself, as you have.
Why are you so curious to know how I feel?
My concern is for your welfare. We must all watch out for each other, since nobody else will. One day, you will do the same for me.
Any thoughts on that last mission?
I confess, putting lost souls to rest gave me a certain satisfaction. I can see the appeal in being a bestower, yet I am glad I am not one.
Yeah, me too. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Hey, shouldn't you get some sleep? We all need to be fresh tomorrow.
It is tomorrow.
It is? Jesus, I really should put a clock down here.
Are you reading anything interesting?
Interesting is relative, but I'm looking for something useful. I was reading about ghosts, trying to learn more about the geists we saw. There must be millions of old texts and tomes on the subject. None of them have anything approaching solid facts. Still, there's gotta be something, somewhere.
You seem to be taking this rather personally.
Lost ghosts are turning geist on us. Of course I'm taking it personally. What human being wouldn't? I really shouldn't let this stuff get to me. I've outlived a lot of people. I buried my wife over 60 years ago. Heck, my kids are in their 60s. I'm probably going to outlive them too. And that's okay. I've made my peace with it. But geists, that their souls could be twisted like that, I don't like it. Not at all.
I don't like it either.
Well, that's why the Unavowed exists, doesn't it? To deal with stuff nobody likes? Anyway, sorry for the brooding. See you at the meeting?
Did you see a blue light fly by?
Oh, that was KK. It turns out we can see her now. Sort of.
We can all see KK now? How?
Because Logan's officially joined the Unavowed. All members of the Unavowed share a spiritual bond, albeit a slight one. Logan and KK have a strong spiritual bond. It's what enables him to see and speak to her. Now that we're all linked, we're getting some spillover, I guess. We can't speak to her, but we can kind of see her.
Like you can see my flashbacks, I guess. Could you tell me about your family?
You don't know many parents, do you? Never ask a dad about his kids. He won't shut up. But yeah, you probably saw the pictures on the wall. I have 2 girls, Julie and Gloria.
Didn't see any pictures of your kids. No, I doubt it. I mean, those are the questions I get. Are they fire mages too?
No. No, they aren't. Thank God for that.
Must be cool, having a fire mage for a dad.
They don't exactly know about that.
No, I don't imagine they do.
And they never will. They, think I'm dead.
Yeah, I figured.
I faked my
figured
death.
that.
This power I have, when it manifested, it attracted things. Things that would have hurt my kids unless I died. So, I did.
I'm so sorry. That must have been hard.
Yeah, still is.
What kind of things?
Just things. Let's leave it at that.
Julie and Gloria. Tell me about them.
I did warn you about asking a dad about his kids, right? Well, here's the Cliff Notes version. Gloria married a realtor and moved to Florida. They're both retired now. Julie got bit by the wanderlust bug and hasn't let go. She hasn't settled down and probably never will. They turned out fine. Dad or no dad.
You keep tabs on your kids?
Once in a while. I might not be in their lives, but I'm still their father. What kind of dad would I be if I didn't watch out for them?
Fair cop, Eli. What happened to your wife?
Donna was young. 30, 31. It was cancer that took her. Seems so mundane, doesn't it? When I think about all the things I've seen since. Just goes to show. You don't need magic or monsters for something to be terrible.
No, you don't. Human beings can also manage to be terrible on their own. So you raised your kids by yourself?
Why is everyone always so surprised when they hear that? Yeah, I raised them both.
Surprised.
Got them into a school near my office. We figured it out.
Bye for now, Eli. We'll talk later. No, actually, never mind about your family. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the last mission.
Enough talking about the past.
Any thoughts on our last mission?
Seeing those geists with my eyes was bad enough, but I can only imagine what Logan saw. Once upon a time, I wished I had a bestower's power. Not anymore.
I'll leave you to it.
Right. See you around.
Logan is relaxing on the sofa and fiddling with his phone. I imagine this is Madana's mother, actually.
Hey, you're finally up. You guys keep some late hours around here.
I usually pull the late shift on the force. I'm used to it.
Walking around the city in the dead of night, huh? Not much has changed for you. Anyway, I was told there'd be a meeting or something? Just let me know when it starts.
I'd like to talk a bit first.
I can do that.
What are you doing with your phone?
You ever hear of Trollgate? Some online game thing? KK is a little obsessed with it. Oh, don't deny it, KK. You totally are. You make me play this thing every chance we get. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Role-playing a pink troll in a fairy tale land, zapping goblins with magic. Okay. KK says they aren't goblins. They're called Whittakins. Yeesh, such a nerd. What? You are.
It's okay to be a nerd, KK. Any thoughts on that last mission?
I think I'm just happy to walk more than 2 feet in any direction. I'm eager to move. You need me to run out for coffee or a pizza or anything? Just say the word.
See you around, Logan. You too, KK.
Talk later. Now, where were we?
A bestower and spirit guide in the Unavowed Hall. More evidence that times are changing.
What do you have against bestowers?
Nothing at all. It is their vocation I have issue with. Bestowers deal with death. Mundane, mortal death. It is messy, fraught with emotion, and rarely pleasant. But times are changing rapidly. We must adjust in time.
None of what you're saying makes any sense.
So, shall we start the meeting?
Yeah, I'll call the meeting.
Yes, it is time.
So, you met the new guy?
The bestower? Yes, I have. Did I read the report correctly? You battled 3 poltergeists for 2 days and survived.
I wouldn't call it battling. I just kind of sat there.
Regardless, anyone else entering that house would have been killed. You being there saved lives.
Well, I was where I needed to be. That's all.
No doubt. However, a poltergeist should never have formed in the first place, let alone 3. How did this happen?
It was my demon. Again.
Of course it was.
The demon turned the residents against each other, then encouraged them to kill each other. Somehow, in the midst of all that nasty, their souls got corrupted, made them go geist.
But again, we return to our old question. Why? Why is the demon doing this? To what end? I admit, I am confused.
Have you investigated Staten Island yet?
No, not yet.
Then perhaps we will find our answers there.
What about the ghost in the Village Eye?
Yes, a witness, albeit an unconventional one. The bestower can speak to it, whereas we cannot.
Look, if it has any information for us, I'll pass it along. But my priority is helping it.
Naturally.
You all know your duty. Report back when you have new information. Meeting adjourned.
Did he just...
You get used to it.
Not really. Anyway, let's end the episode here. That was pretty funny, I have to say, both throwing the brick and and what our demon got up to that we won't talk about. Yeah, that was a nice twist. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thanks for staying with me, and thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join me for the next part. Until then, please take care of yourselves, and good night, and good luck. See you next time.